What's up guys, checkra1n here and welcome back to yet another video. Today's topic will be how to jailbreak your iOS device using the checkra1n jailbreak method. Now, I decided to do a jailbreaking video tutorial mainly because on one of my original videos, I think that was the third video I ever uploaded on this channel, and it was how to use a Wii U Pro controller on your iOS device, which by the way, it's not clickbait. It's just that it's really outdated and there's better things that can be done to reach the same result, which I did not cover how to jailbreak, which led to the comment of how do you jailbreak your iOS device, which is the question. So, for your leader, here I am finally doing it. So without further ado, let's get started. Now, before you jailbreak your device, if you're new to it, you may want to read over all the pages, so that way you know how jailbreaking works. I read through all this, and one thing, so that way I won't be responsible if you somehow make your device permanently bricked, which is basically a device state where something bad happens and your device doesn't boot up, making it as useful as a brick, which is where the term brick comes from. So make sure that you keep your devices plugged in, and always make proper backups. So that way, if something goes wrong and it can be recoverable, you'll be able to get your you'll be able to keep your data. So you want to read all of that. So without further ado, let's get started. Now for this video, we're going to be covering the checkra1n exploit. No, not exploit. The jailbreak tool, checkra1n. iPhone 8. This is what we're... Whoops, not iPhone 8, sorry. iPhone 7. Yes, 7. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using checkra1n, which you can find your iOS device here. So without further ado, let's get started. The tool that we're going to be using to install this, sadly as of right now that I'm making this video, it only works with macOS and Linux. If you have a Windows device, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world, since you can just use Odyssey N1X, which you can use in case you have a Windows drive, or you could just run a live Linux USB to use your device if you don't want to use Odyssey N1X. So, and also this only works on A9. So even if your device has A9 or 10X at the end, it will work. Now for A11, it does work, but you can't have a passcode, which means no Apple ID, Touch ID, Face ID, etc. Most of iOS jailbreaks they would use City, which is outdated and slow, but this uses Sileo, which basically does the same thing as Cydia does, but more, and it's way better. So basically the same with any other semi-related jailbreaks. If you either reboot your device or the battery dies, you'll have to re-apply the exploit in some way. So without further ado, let's get going. So what we are going to do is get the latest version of checkra1n down from macOS. Now if you're using Uncover, which I'm not using in this tutorial, you're going to want to follow this. So for using macOS Linux, it's mostly the same for both platforms. So what we're going to do is this. If you're on the Linux stuff, make sure you follow the instructions, especially these if you don't have a home button. And these if you don't have a home button. So what we're going to want to do is this. So what you want to do is you want to click, of course, make sure you back up your stuff. I'm fine. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to click Start. The next, this device will be need to put into a DFU mode to apply the jailbreak. Blah blah. In order to prevent file system corruption through hard reset, the device will be put into recovery mode first. Click Next Recovery. I am ready. Sadly, I am unable to capture this on your device. You will see rebooting in recovery mode. So I'm going to put the device in DFU mode. What we want to do is click Start. You want to press and hold the side and volume down buttons for 4 seconds. Release the side button, but keep holding the volume down button. So press and hold side and volume down, but release side, but keep holding the volume down button. Since it can be a bit finicky, since for this first one I accidentally held up instead of down. You can click restart, retry, and to try it. Side button down, side button, but keep holding the volume down button. Now the device is in DFU mode. Now it's doing its thing. Now you'll see some command line stuff on your device, and also the Apple logo with the checkra1n logo in front of it. Gonna do its thing, and now it's gonna boot up. Now it's done. Done. Whoops. Alright, we're done. Now that's done, what you want to do is make sure you do not open the checkra1n. So what you want to do is this. You want to open up a terminal window. You want to install Homebrew. which is a package manager for macOS if you haven't already. By copy pasting. I already.
If the white moments are cleaner fault, yeah, or something.
I've already did this, so I'm fine.
Okay.
So just make sure you follow the on-screen instructions. So what you want to do is you want to install iPro. You want to run brew install libusb muxd. Downloading and installing. So what you want to do now is this. Copy and paste this exploit, which will run the script and install Sileo to your device. So what you want to do is if you
it's like nighttime because we're gonna be at 9 o'clock or
so what you want to do now is press enter. So you want to enter the password Alpine, ALPINE. Also want to enter the password again, ALPINE, Alpine. So now, let's go ahead and switch over to my iOS device.
Okay, is the winter sleep done? Yeah. What time is it on your full timer?
Okay, so now that's
You're
done.
ready to eat. Quick! Do we have to eat cake still? No.
On your home screen, you should be able to find Sileo.
Clear it on.
If you're unable to find it, what we'll do is I'll search for Sileo, and there it is. You're now successfully jailbroken. See, there's the Sileo, iOS, and my identity number. I don't know what you call it. So what you want to do now is this. Okay, so what you want to do now is this. You want to go to packages, and you want to select upgrade all. You don't make sure you don't install them yet because we're gonna be doing something else. So now what you want to do is you want to go search for packages and type in libhooker. Then you tap on get. Then tap on queued. And tap confirm. This one's all the necessary stuff. Now this will happen now. What we want to do is go ahead and reboot your device. So cut this out. Okay, so now we're back, and now essentially we're done with the tutorial. Now this is not necessarily needed to be read, but If you're new to jailbreaking, this is something worth reading. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. See you all in the next one.